What up, though? What up, though, Ledge here. Chill with me. This is being sponsored by 420 Brand Clothing. Shop at 420brandclothing.com. Want to introduce to you somebody very important. There's an event going down in Detroit, Hit List Battle League. Got War Ready going down Saturday. It's going down, man. A lot of notable names that's going to be on that card. I think I'm gonna have to pull up to this one. But I got my man, one of the important people who put this thing together, an organizer for Hitless Battle League. My man Low is joining me, man. I want to say thank you for giving me your time within these couple of days. I know it got to be busy for you, man. How's everything going?
Everything, man. Slow motion. I'm one of those people that take it one day at a time, man.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I appreciate that, man. So this league's been steadily growing. I've been seeing some people in there, like for instance, Young Dot is on this card. I've seen a couple of his battles on Hitler's Battle League. Just talk about the growth and like how long y'all been building in as far as like a whole organization, a league, and all that. Like how long? When did it start? What year y'all kicked things off?
Well, as far as me coming into the organization, I didn't come into the organization until last year,
Okay,
let's say around the middle of last year sometime. So how long the league been around? I'll say about 2 years.
two
About
years.
2 years roughly.
Yeah,
Yeah, about 2 years
and
roughly.
it's based out of the New York area, right?
Facts. That's a fact.
Based out of New York area. And with that, like I know that's like the mecca and all that, and it's like a lot of competition. You guys probably I'm pretty sure it's like a league around every corner over there in that scene. Um, Branching out, what made you guys choose Detroit as a destination to hold the event?
Well, Detroit is where I'm from, East Side to be exact. So shout out to everybody from the city. Shout out to my East Side people.
That's a fact.
Feel
What
me?
up?
But I just felt like if a league want to grow, you got to go outside of your comfort zone. You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
And it's easy for battlers to battle at home. So I told my dude Swag, like, listen, why not bring them out here? This gonna let you know who's ready for what. You know what I mean? Because different crowds tend to make artists not be themselves. I've seen it with Smack, RBE. Let's go. My fault. I was talking to my dog. Yeah, I've seen it on Smack. I've seen it. We all seen it on Smack, RBE. Certain crowds, certain people can't handle.
Hmm.
My bad. I'm a little winded. I'm kind of joking with my dog. But
It's all good.
but so I wanted to get them boys outside of New York. I wanted them boys to come to a city they ain't never been to. Really don't have a fan base, and it's gonna let you know who and what's what. That's how I see it personally.
No, that's a
So
fact. Yeah, pressure bust pipes for sure in this game, man. You gotta be hungry enough to kill somebody on the road. It means a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel that. You guys got, like I said, you guys got a lot of battles on this card. Was it an easy process booking these people, man? Because you got some high profile names such as like a Clean Paper and Steams. Like business wise, like was it stressful? Or was it pretty easy?
well, me and I'm gonna start from the top. Me and Clean, we've been pretty cool for a minute. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So reaching out to him wasn't a big deal. It's just he goes through Facebook and Instagram accounts like niggas change clothes. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
but other than that, I mean, as far as the booking process, deposits, that was the fairly easy part. You feel what I'm saying? Most of these dudes, no, I take that back. Every dude that's on this card that I had to really reach out to as far as the Prez, the Clean, the Moon, has been nothing but professional. They have been nothing but courteous to me every time I talk to them. And me being me as being a new face as far as reaching out to people, they don't know who I am, they don't know how to do business. I really appreciate how they help me go about my whole process.
Wow, now that's major. Like, and that's good to hear because you hear so often about how these guys go to leagues that are like development, still in their developing stages, and like try to run up the price or try to like no show or just have just no like just a lack of fucking just responsibility or a lack of care when it comes to their product. So that's good to hear that they're really showing you love in that aspect. Um, I did notice some changes though, cause I was on this shit early, man. Like, if you don't know me, like people call me Mr. Watch Everything, cause I pay attention to everything. When y'all first dropped the hit list flyer, like I've seen a couple of changes. Is there any more changes besides the ones I see?
Changes, nah, but I will say, two of the 12 battles won't be taking place due to certain situations taking place. The Tars Youngblood versus RB battle won't be taking place, and the S. Youngin versus Cash DC won't be taking place.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I did see those, and a late addition. I wouldn't say late, but it was one of the more recent additions I noticed because I was somebody, my man Nico TV. He's like the voice of the West Coast. Shout out to him. He does everything West Coast media. He was telling me how dope Red Bangs Don't Bang was, and initially it was I believe it was Fendi, but now she's battling C Bree. Um, you
Yeah,
think
shout out. Yeah, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you
Oh,
off.
no, no, no. Go ahead. I was just gonna ask. Do you think that Red Banks with that new talent she going to be facing? Have y'all checked to see if she ready? She got her material? Because I know that's a big change in as far as talent is concerned.
Definitely, definitely. First of all, I want to say shout out to Fendi for even taking the time to talk to me and try to figure something out. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, we thought we had it figured out, but we didn't. So, it happens in the game. You know what I
Right.
mean? And as far as C Bree, she popped up on my radar. Shout out my homeboy Smith of Words. He known as Danny Glover on Facebook, but shout out my homeboy Smith of Words. Um, we got a mutual friend. Me and Smith of Words got a mutual friend, and he put me in contact with C Bree, and she was just coming off a PG for URL, and she just felt like it would be more exposure for her and her brand and what she's trying to do, and it's a home game for her, so she felt like, why not? Let's do it. We can. She was with it, so we made it work. We made it make sense for our league and for her as well. And everybody was happy with the situation, and it's going down Saturday, January 18th.
That's right. That's right. You guys got, like I said, man, you guys got Iron Mars versus Steams, Dot Everything versus Clean Paper, Dre Dennis, another addition
Yeah,
that wasn't on the card initially on the flyer I seen, but he's there, so he always cooks. Man, Black Fonz, I'm really looking forward to him. I seen him on Black Mafia Battle League, Calico shit, like last year sometime.
facts, facts.
Yeah, and that drew me in. I haven't seen him since, so to see him again versus
Yeah, him versus
Moon
Shelly Sale.
versus Sally Cell, yeah, and so to see him versus Moon is very, very much anticipated for me at least. And yeah, like I said, the West Coast guys like your Dev, the Demons, and Fates, and Red Bangs Don't Bang. So this is a jam packed card. When do you want as far as expecting it to start? Like, what's the start time? I know it's never always on time because it's not realistic. You're dealing with a whole a lot of different human beings, right? To get inside the building.
That's a
So like, but roughly around what time you trying to kick things off? You think?
we'll be setting up about 2, so people are more than welcome to pull up at 2.
Hmm.
But the event itself won't initially start to about 3.
Okay. All right.
And
Cool.
that gives the production company to set up their cameras, if we're gonna mic up, and just figure the whole situation out. So I'll give them at least 35, 40 minutes to figure themselves out. It also gives a lot of these artists that's coming from out of town. Like I said, we got artists coming from everywhere. We got them coming from Cali, New York, down south, West Virginia. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a diverse card. And I also want to say, if people really paying attention to this card, everybody on this card then had looks to a certain degree in their own right. You know what I mean? Everybody might not have touched that URL main stage or URLPG, but they have battled with people in the ranks, or if not that, they have had those type of people hosting their battles.
Yeah.
So, like I
Yeah.
said, they've all had their own looks in their own way. So I kind of felt like it would be disrespectful to the artist to just throw a random card together. So this card was well thought out. I put a lot of time into it. I put a lot of energy into it. And I just felt like who would be best for who? What styles will go with what? Me and my boy Swag, shout out my partner Swagger Don. That's my guy. That's my bro. Love him. MSK, MBK. Um, And we just going back and forth over it, man, until you seen the final product. And here it is now. We just present it to the world, and we just hoping people feel our vibe and like what we doing.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. And for people who like won't be attending in the building, like just to get a sense of it, I suggest you go to Hitless Battle League channel on YouTube, check out some of their content. Also, check out the trailer. They got a nice trailer that I peeped the day before yesterday. That kind of preps you and gets you in the mood for this event. You know, it was like basically
Well,
like
both parts out. We did the undercard first, and then
yeah.
we did the main events and the co-main events second. So the second part of that trailer is out now. Please go subscribe and check that out. Hit List Battle League EVE Entertainment on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Look, man, I want to ask you final questions as far as expectations as far as beyond just this event because it's the beginning of the year, it's 2020. You want to start the year off right. How many events do you guys plan on like kicking off as far as this year in total?
That's a good goddamn question.
A lot of people say I ask good questions. Yeah, yeah, that's what I do.
That's a good goddamn
Yeah,
question. So, see, this is my thing. It all depends on where that league wants to go and how recognized that league wants to be. And it's all up to that league and what we do with it.
hmm
So with every event, I want to put as much thought into every event as possible because I want to get the fans what they want. It ain't about what me and the staff want.
right.
People want what we want all day. You understand what I'm saying? But that don't mean it's gonna mean a good turnout for us because it's what we want. So when I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and y'all can catch me on Instagram, Deshaun Popoff. You feel me? Facebook, Deshaun Mitchell. Get with me. But when I see these people saying, "Damn, this battle will be dope," yeah, and this shit get like 100 comments and 25 shares. I'm like, well, damn, these niggas really want to see this shit.
Right.
So what the fuck can we do as a league to make this come to fruition for these people? You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I took flight with this card with my partner. Like, what can we do that's going to ensure us that people are going to pay attention to the content? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So if you're not producing, if you're a battle league, I want to say this first and foremost. If you're a battle league and you're not producing the type of content that the fans want to see and continuously doing it on a continuous basis, it's not a good look for that league. So once, like I told my partner, we starting here now at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't go no less than this from here on out. Because now we're going to we done set a bar for ourselves, and we're going to have people expecting us to put on a certain type of event every time we throw one. So to answer your question directly, how many events do we plan on having this year? It's a branch of us, bro. We out west with it. Shout out my homeboy John Black out west. Big slap out west. He got the Carson versus Everybody card next month.
Oh, Black. Yeah,
So,
no, Black, my guy. I like, yeah, for sure.
That's my man, you feel me? So, I've been working my hand behind the scenes to get to know people, let people get to know me, get familiar with the brand, the EBE brand, the Hitless brand, and we really just working. So I predict we will probably have about, let's see, we got February, our anniversary card will be in March. I think I want us to take April and May off to sit down and really figure out something for the summer and have a really dope event for the summer, because I know Summer Madness will be coming up soon. The Gnome will be coming up. So around those events, I want to throw something. I won't say as stellar because I know it won't be because we don't have the budget for it. I'm just being a real nigga about it.
Yeah, no, you got to keep it realistic.
But it don't mean we still can't have a stellar card and a stellar event on the budget that we have. So
oh yeah, no, facts.
That's what I'm looking to push. You know what I'm saying? If it's in our means, if it's within our grasp, we're reaching for it and grabbing that shit. So I would say we'll probably have about a good 7, 8 events this year. Maybe 10.
That's a lot. That's a nice amount, but that'll keep your name buzzing throughout the whole year for sure. If you got that many events, especially if they're successful.
We building, so in the process of building, same with RBE. RBE was throwing a lot of events to get his shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he's amongst the elite. You feel what I'm saying? You got we already know it's URL, KOTD, RBE, Guerrilla Warfare, Black Ice. That's my list of top 5 leagues.
I ain't mad
Those are
at
my
that.
5.
Yeah, that's might be my 5 too.
And all 5 of those leagues put the fuck on whenever they throw an event. You know what I'm saying? And I tell the fans, like, don't get mad at the league because we can't control the artist. So if people know shows that's not on the league, people really need to stop putting that on the leagues, man. Hold these artists accountable for what they not doing, and that's what Hitless is about. So if we do business with you, we send you a deposit, you can't make it. You know, like, I'm not the type, I'm not, you know, man, my brothers in them tell me I shouldn't be like that, but I'm not the type, hey, man, you need to send that back, woo. You keep that, and we'll figure out the business later. And if we can't figure out the business later, we just won't figure out the business at all. You know, Merry Christmas to you. You feel me? It ain't that. We know suckers and no shit like that, but we doing business on a different level. And when you're doing business at this capacity, bro, like, you got to take a lot of the shit we grew up on out of it. And that's kind of the problem with battle rap right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas bringing too much of their hood into these events with them. And niggas got to let that go. And being on the business side of it, I definitely got to let it go. Like, it was a real tough transition for me because I'm used to straight just talking to niggas, you feel me, and dealing with niggas a certain type of way. But doing this, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I can't get emotional. I can't get upset over something that might piss me off and react to it a certain way. I have to think about it and weigh my options. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make myself look bad. I don't want to make my league look bad. I don't want to make my team look bad. So at the end of the day, when you're doing business, please just keep in mind, y'all, it's business. It's not personal. It ain't nothing to go against nobody. But so we just gotta let shit be what it is. But so if y'all do business with us, that shit don't come out right, I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. I don't care what my partners do, because they got a say in this. But as far as me, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm not gonna reach out to you no more.
No, that's commendable. But yeah, like, everybody has a part to play, so you just got to play it well. You guys got the treat lady out here is gonna be out there, right?
Mary Jane,
Yeah,
shout out my sis, Mary Jane.
yeah.
For
Y'all
sure,
know.
she will be in the building. Come get them 3 for 25s, y'all.
Yeah, so y'all know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull up. Also, who's shooting? Is y'all working with Team Rosa? Is y'all working with somebody else? Who?
Yeah. my bad. My bad. I'm smoking. Oh shit.
You hollered at the tree lady already. You, you she got you right already
That's
early.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Early with it. You feel me? But yeah, we decided to go with Rosa Productions. They do all the Alpha League. Shout out Alpha League. Shout out Dollar Sign over there.
Yeah,
Shout out
Dollar.
Piranha. Shout out Happy Yellow Chick.
Yeah, my
Shout
peoples.
out to everybody over there that's working, because them dudes is real serious about what the fuck they got going on.
Yeah, my people.
So
Shout out to P.
I'm trying to bridge a gap. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I got a plan in my mind, but I'm gonna wait till the event, and I'm gonna holler at a few niggas. And if the shit work out the way I need it to work out or want it to work out, then we gonna talk about that a little bit further. But yeah, we chose to go with them because that's where I'm from. Like I said, I'm from Detroit, so I want to show my city some love. I could have got a production company from anywhere, but I
True.
want to put that money in the pocket of those that I'm gonna be around. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm in the process of moving back to the city. So I
That's dope.
just felt like that would be a good look, not only on my behalf, but on my team's behalf as well. So that gives them an opportunity to reach out to these people, even if I'm not around or involved. So I'm trying to open up doors and make outlets for those who don't have access to those outlets.
Yeah, man. I hear my man shout out because I want to put them in my top 5. I might take out Guerrilla Warfare and put iBattle TV in there. Shout out to my man Lex. He's got this.
Shout out Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Lex Luthor. He got this deal talking about, your leagues who's trying to, like, see profit out of the work that they're doing, want to holler at him about putting some of their work. If they feel like they got that really fire work on his app, he got a really successful app. Would you be opposed or against doing something like that in the future with Lex, as far as, like,
Nah,
breaking a deal?
I would never be opposed to doing business with any league that's doing better than mine. That would be stupid. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just like if with the podcast you got, if your podcast is doing more numbers than my podcast, then of course if you give me an opportunity to figure it out, we all sharing. That's all this shit is. We all
Yeah.
sharing this shit. We sharing fans. We sharing all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I would definitely never ever be opposed to something like that. That would just be stupid business wise, unless the business didn't make sense.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I just want to hear your perspective. Some people has been like very territorial, like, nah, this is mine, you know. So I was like, all right, let me just pose that question. I like getting different people's perspective, but nah, it seemed like you a bright brother, man. You got a good head on your shoulders, and you got a good league on your hands, man. I like some of the talent I've seen on that platform, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think people are telling me to pull up. I think I just might. So
I think you should, man. Hip Hop is Real will be in the building.
oh word, okay.
Uh, yeah, man. Hit List went all out for this one, man, and we're gonna continue to go all out for every card that we throw from here on out. So, like I was saying, but yeah, Hip Hop is Real is in the building. The fact that I got Steams, Prayers just came off of what 2-3 crazy battles. I know he did the 2-on-2. I think that was last month with him and Holmesy versus Prep and Dre.
Yeah.
They bodied that shit. And then he just had Lou Castro last weekend.
Yeah, it dropped
You
on
know
the
what I'm
app
saying?
too. Yeah.
So this is what I want these other up and comer dudes to look at. Like, this nigga just had this, and then what he doing Saturday and make 3 that I personally know of. So you got a 2-on-2, then you got your own battle for URL, then you got us the week after that. Like, these dudes is really working. That is dedication to your craft. And when
Right.
you get to that level of some of these dudes, you're going to get those calls. And you might not be in that position to turn some of that chicken down. You feel what I'm saying? So you're going to have to be like, shit, I either got to step my work process up or stay yourself in a stagnant place. Because that's where a lot of dudes find themselves at. They in a stagnant spot because they work ethic not there.
That's a fact, man. I appreciate you like going all out and really like investing in making this shit quality for the city. It's gonna really make the city look good. And I'm always for the city, excuse me. So I appreciate you doing that. Definitely gonna show and be there. Try to be there for as long as possible, man. Just to show my support. And yeah, man, make some connections. That's another thing that's good about going to events, man. You never know who you connect with. So if you're
Facts.
if you're a part of the
Facts.
culture and want to, make some connections and network, man, this is a really good place to be and to do it at. So once again, it's War Ready Hit List Battle League, man. It's January 18th, this Saturday. Yeah, get your tickets.
Stash House.
Get your tickets at the Stash House. Yeah, that's what 17630 West 7 Mile
30 West
Road.
7 Mile.
That's
Let's
right,
get
man.
it.
That's my
Shout out
man.
to the big homie Quest McCody for setting that up for me, man. Letting us use
Yeah.
this venue, man. That was love right there.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, they had an
So
event over there. Yeah, sometime last year. I remember him talking about it. So, yeah, this seemed like that prime spot where it can be a staple in the culture and a staple in Detroit. When you think of Stash House, you know what city it's in. So that's a good look for us as well. So
I'm not gonna even front. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like when I kind of came across Quest, because Quest and my partner Swagger, they communicated, and then I got in through the third party through Swag, and then me and Quest communicated, and then me being from the city,
mhm.
he was like, all right, we could talk. You know what I'm saying? We talked, we figured out everything, we got it worked out, everything was everything. So when dudes take the time, like I was saying, like, he didn't have to fuck with us. He didn't have to he didn't have to do none of the shit he did, bro. None of it. And I just appreciate when dudes just say, you know what, I'm gonna give you a chance. Because I believe in life, everybody deserves a chance, man. What they do with that chance is on them. But
That's
they can
fact.
never say you never gave it to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm working as diligent as I am to make sure that everything goes smooth. Everybody has a great time. The next event is going to be even bigger, even better. I'm gonna just throw it out there now. Next one we might do a mansion battle.
Yeah. I don't think you got to pull my strings to go to that one. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. So we thinking about some things, man. Like I just want to get to. Oh, and another thing I want to say, shout out to Rana, man. He will be hosting all the battles from everybody from the city that has battles from the city.
yeah. No, that's
So
why I said
he
shout
didn't
out
have.
P, because P be out
Yeah,
here.
man. he ain't had to do that, man. You feel me? That's some real nigga shit, man. Like he ain't had to do that for me. You feel me? He got his look. He on his way to where he trying to go. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? He could have looked at us like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? It was more like, bruh, do what you trying to do. I feel what you trying to do. And we ain't got no problem with it. Whatever we can do to oblige whatever y'all got going on, say less. We gonna make it work. So make sure y'all pull up Saturday and Sunday, man, because we got hit lists on Saturday and we got Alpha on Sunday, man, and we definitely hit list will definitely be at that Alpha event, man.
yeah. That's a fact, man. My man, this is Low, man. Deshaun Popoff. Follow him on Twitter, on Instagram. Hitless Battle League again. Follow that channel. It's growing. You hear the plans he got, and this a solid brother who's going to try to follow through on those plans in the best of his ability. Especially if you rep in the city, you know you got my support, man. I'm gonna pull up, and we gonna chop it up there too, man. So I appreciate your time.
We appreciate you, man. I appreciate you reaching out to even want to help us build our brand, to speak on our brand. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Because it's a lot of hate in this game. I won't even say it's animosity because it don't be animosity. It just be pure hate. Like I'm trying to get people that's involved with us and around us. We can't be in that crab in the barrel mentality because I ain't one of them type of dudes. I don't want to pull you down. I want to push you out. And even if I don't get out, at least you got out. So
Uh,
you got an opportunity to help the rest of these dudes find a way to get out. You free now. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's what we pushing over here at Hit List, man.
That's a fact, man. Each one teach one, man. It's an old cliche,
Back
but it's relevant every year. So yeah, that's
every fucking minute of the day.
every million. Yeah, that ain't gonna never go out of style. I believe in that honestly and sincerely. So yeah, that's a fact. Yo, Hitless Battle League is going down this Saturday, man. I appreciate your time. I want to thank people for tuning in and listening. 420 Brand Clothing was the sponsor for this. Shop at 420
Shout out
Brand Clothing.
420.
You use my name Ledge, LEDGE in all caps, you get 10% off your purchase. It's just like that. So shout out to my plugs in Philly for that look. I appreciate it, Victoria and Joey. So appreciate that. And as always, y'all know what time it is. Keep it battle rap. Love.